What does it feel like to get stung? Not just by a bee, but by some of the most feared insects out there. Today, we're going to find out. We've found one person willing to trade comfort for cash, taking on a ladder of escalating stings. From a tiny ant all the way up to the legendary cow-killer wasp. We're not just chasing screams. We're exploring the science of pain with full medical precautions in place to understand what really happens when these tiny creatures defend themselves. This isn't a random stunt. It's a controlled experiment. Our volunteer is ready. The rules are simple. 5 animals, chosen for their increasing sting intensity, and a cash prize that grows with each level. Most importantly, we have medical staff on standby, and our volunteer can stop at any time. This is about understanding pain, not glorifying it, and consent is key. Let's begin. First up, the harvester ant. These guys have a painful bite and sting, but it's the softest introduction on our pain ladder. Our volunteer presses his hand to the nest for just a moment. The reaction is instant. He describes it as a sharp, tiny needle of heat. It's a crisp, momentary spike of pain. It's a good warm-up, a reminder that pain doesn't have to last long to be memorable. 1 down, 4 to go. Next, we climb to the second rung, the yellow jacket wasp. Wasp venom is a complex chemical cocktail. It doesn't just hurt, it leaves behind a warm, swelling, and inflamed area. We've gently contained a wasp, and it delivers a defensive sting. You can see the change in our volunteer's face, quick tightening of his breath. He rates it a 6 out of 10. The pain is brighter, more persistent, with a buzzing heat that slowly spreads into the surrounding tissue. The body's alarm system is ringing loud and clear. For our third challenge, we're taking a little detour. Instead of a sting, we're introducing a pinch from a rainbow land crab. This reminds us that animals have many different tools for defense. The crab gives his finger a little squeeze. It's more surprising than painful. A strange mechanical pressure that's totally different from a chemical sting. For our volunteer, it's almost a break, a chance to reset before the pain really starts to intensify. It's a weird but welcome interlude. Now, things get serious. Challenge number 4 is a giant desert hairy scorpion, the largest scorpion species in North America. Its venom contains neurotoxins, which can cause a sharp, burning pain, followed by a strange numbness or tingling. The stinger connects. He reports a sharp, focused pain at first, but over the next few minutes, the sensation starts to move, like a slow wave traveling up his arm. This is the venom messing with his nerve signals. It's a fascinating and unpleasant look at how different venoms work on a biochemical level. We've reached the final boss, the infamous cow killer. This isn't actually an ant, but a type of wasp, and its reputation is legendary. The name is an exaggeration, but it comes from stories of its incredibly painful sting. These insects have long stingers that inject venom deep beneath the skin. Our volunteer knows what's coming, and you can see the anticipation on his face. The sting lands, and the reaction is immediate and intense. A deep, burning, radiating pain that feels like it's settled deep inside his arm. He's breathing hard, swearing, even laughing through the pain, that strange sound people make when their brain is overloaded with shock, adrenaline, and suffering. It lives up to the hype. Throughout this entire process, we weren't just watching him react, we were monitoring him closely. After each sting, we applied soothing agents and checked for any allergic reactions. Safety was our #1 priority. Videos that show this kind of thing without caution are incredibly irresponsible. We made the choice to document this experience, but to do it protectively. There's also the social side of this. The cash prize definitely played a role, but so did the encouragement and support. People have always been fascinated by tests of resilience, and this was a modern version of that. So, what did we learn from a day of escalating stings? First, pain is incredibly varied. The chemical makeup of the venom and the depth of the sting create completely different experiences. The scorpion's slow wave felt nothing like the ant's sharp needle. Second, size doesn't matter. The tiny cow-killer wasp packed the biggest punch. And finally, context and consent are everything. Knowing what was coming and having a safety net turned this from a cheap stunt into a real learning experience. We need to be clear, do not try this at home. If you have an allergy or a medical condition, any one of these stings could be a serious emergency. Pain is a powerful teacher, but it's not a toy. Our volunteer is walking away with some cash, a few red marks that will fade, and one heck of a story. We've seen how these amazing animals defend themselves, how their chemistry talks to our nerves, and how the human body translates those signals into the sensation we call pain. It's a fascinating look into a world we usually try to avoid. Thanks for watching. And if you found this as interesting as we did, make sure to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the world around us.